All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start by giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. Kwam Yashala, Shalom. And this lesson is going to be entitled, The Society as We Know It is One Event from Changing Forever. The society as we know it is one event from changing forever. Lord willing, this message be edifying. Because with these plethora of prophecies, these various many prophecies that are unfolding currently, that have unfolded and that are yet to unfold. Okay, ultimately, Revelation 13 and 16 being one of the centerpieces of prophecy. Okay, he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a charagma in their right hand or their forehead. Okay, but the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua put it on Apostle Tahar to coin this year, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And leading up into this election, you have many different prophecies that are coming to pass. This is Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord Yahweh. That's Lord in all caps, whom the word ignorantly calls God. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not night. And as we're approaching that great day, all right, we're seeing that the earth is being set in darkness. You have mass layoffs. Over 17,000 workers laid off, striking, revolting against AT&T. Okay, over 17,000 workers. Okay, you have the cost of living, the unemployment rate. You have the food sky high, inflation. Okay, you have uproars of the people, civil unrest. All these things are leading up to something. Okay, and the earth is being set in darkness for that great day. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the men of the Lord are out on the highways and byways, and we representing, Lord willing, I'm of that number, that light onto the world via this truth, this message, via the Bible, all right? Preaching Yahushua, Amos 5 and 18. Again, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you, right? Because the day of the Lord, the time of reckoning is at hand. Scriptures tell you that, behold, I come quickly. Yahushua speaking, I believe. It's Revelation 22 and 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with thee. Salaki is with me. Yahushua speaking, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. So there's a reward for good, there's a reward for evil. Okay, so that day of reckoning is at hand. So woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. What end is it for you? Because that day is when the wicked shall be judged and given their reward, and the righteous shall be judged and given their reward. All right, that rest. Okay, and this is Yahushua speaking. That rest is going to be ushered in through whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose Hebrew name is Yahushua. All right, that's how that rest is going to be issued in. Okay, until Shiloh come, as the scriptures say. Back in Amos 5 and 19, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, calamity after calamity. And that's what you see going on currently on the planet Earth. All right. Like if you have a boat that's in the middle of an ocean and you're stranded, that's like it onto America. But you're not only stranded, but you start catching leaks in that boat. And then one leak springs up, and then you go to try to patch that leak. You patch it up and you think, well, I patched that leak. I can continue sailing, possibly get some help. But then another leak springs up, and then another leak, and then another leak. All right. That's likened onto what's happening here in America. And that ultimate boat is going to sink into that water. OK, and be devoured by thermonuclear heat. So all these different calamities are like a domino effect, one after the other, one after the other. Okay, and that's likened on to the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, as it says, verse 19 again, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So you're going to think you escaped one calamity, or I made it past the pestilence. And then you're going to run into the sword. The Lord has many different avenues of judgment, like the scriptures go into teeth of wild beasts. All right, the Lord had created spirits for vengeance, and in their wrath lay on sore strokes and appease the wrath of him that made them. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is sending forth and showing forth the judgment throughout the planet Earth via these different prophecies. They're likened onto birth pains, like the scriptures speak of. Birth pains, all right? Those birth pains are to let what be acknowledged, that the child is soon to be born. Okay, those birth pains are to let what be acknowledged, that the child is soon to come forth. Yahushai, all right? And we see it all throughout the earth. Riots, okay? Uproars of the people, okay? What else do we see? We see a shortage of bread. We see defiled bread. All these things are on the table, and it's leading to what? Digital currency. We see that, like brother that posted was going into it, how 8% of the currency on the planet Earth, all right, is physical. Only 8% is physical. The rest is digital, okay? So this is Yahweh Shem Yahushai's movie, not Esau Edom's movie. This isn't a movie of the elites. This isn't a movie of the other nations. This is the movie of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, whom the world really calls God in Jesus Christ. And through his nation of people, the Israelites, the elect, all right, are playing those spiritual characters of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Lord willing, I'm of that number, from the apostles on down to the least of us, all right? Matter of fact, let me get it. Alas, that day is great. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. And you think about all the different times of captivities from the beginning on up until now. All right, the destruction of the temple. Okay, 70 AD, the transatlantic slave trade. All right, the antediluvian period before the flood. Then the flood came and 8 souls were saved. So all these different time periods throughout. All right, from the beginning all the way up until now. But the scriptures say none is like this day that we're coming into, man. So how much more should you fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai? It says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So the Lord has an exemption for those that sigh and that cry in the midst of all the abominations that are being done. All right. Those that are going to receive that tawah, that badge of exemption. Okay. So verse 20 says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? You see, and these events on the planet Earth, along with the signs in the heavens, all right, are showing forth that ultimately what is about to happen, that great and notable day. This is Acts 2:19. And I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Verse 20, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord. So we're seeing all those things happening, the signs in the heavens, all right, blood moons, solar eclipse, all right. You got all these different signs that the Lord is showing forth to wake who up? The elect of the nation Israel. These signs, first and foremost, like the Lord tells you in Jeremiah, if you don't see the moon, the sun, then the Lord will put out the nation of Israel. So the stars, the constellations, the lesser light being the moon, the greater light being the sun, were made for our observation, for the signs and the seasons, man, to determine the times, all right, and to identify when the Lord is coming. And we see these different things throughout the earth, as well as different prophecies coming to pass to show forth that any moment now, life as we know it could change forever, man. All right. A black swan event, a shock event. All right. These things are going to play their role in prophecy in the Lord's will. All right. Get this one real quick. Bear with me. It's an apocrypha, kind of. This is 2 Ezra 16. I start at 3. It says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent onto you, and what is he that may drive them away? So who can drive these different plagues? Who can stop prophecy from being fulfilled? All right. Romans 3:3 says, some, Salakia, I won't butcher it. What if some don't believe? This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? All right. So whether we believe, the Lord said he'll raise up these stones to prophesy, man, to do his will. So how much more the sons of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the prophets, we're going to do the will of the Lord. Lord willing, I be at that number. All right. But the times that we're coming into, we're an event away from everything completely collapsing, all hell breaking loose on the streets of America. All right. 2 Ezra 16:5 again, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it had begun to burn? You see, the Lord is asking a question. Can anyone drive away a hungry lion in the wood? No. Or may anyone quench the fire and the stubble when it had begun to burn? No. All right. Only Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua can. So these prophecies that the Lord is having fulfilled on the planet Earth, they won't go out void. They won't return void. Okay. From the shortages of food, from the earthquakes in diverse places, from this pestilence that's about to go viral, from the shortage of money, shortage of jobs, labor, the grinder ceasing. All these things are a part of prophecy. 2 Ezra 16:7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot out of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? You see? So the Lord is sending these different manners of famines, pestilences, wars and rumors of wars, until that war finally happens, that third woe. All right? But it's a build up to it. Okay? But we're one event from all hell breaking loose on these American streets. Okay? Lord willing, this message was edifying. Giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Arachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and the elders, a great millstone. Until next time, Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom.